Hello, movie lovers. Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and today I'd like to review for you a movie I just finished watching called Wierd Ficiton. Be sure to click subscribe and click on the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload great new content. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to show it some love and give it a like rating. So this is a little bit different. This movie is called Wierd Ficiton, and you guys can't actually purchase this one yet. I was actually requested by the director to review this for you guys, and he says he's going to launch an Indiegogo campaign in May, or the end of May, and I can keep you guys updated on that. But I went ahead and checked out his movie, and I thought I would share my thoughts with you guys. So I'm not entirely sure how you say his name, but it's Jacob Perrett or Perrett. I don't know. I'm terrible with names, as you guys know. This is really the epitome of no budget movie making. He made this movie on his own in his spare time. He's a young guy too. I really feel like for kind of a no budget movie, it is well put together for sure. It had an excellent use of music. I really enjoyed the music in this one. It really set the mood. It almost bordered on overuse, but my favorite part was the music. Kind of has that synth sound to it, and was really enjoyable. So it is an anthology style movie, and we have 4 stories: a vampire, an alien, a serial killer, and a monster. And then we also have a host who kind of holds all the stories together. To me, it seemed a little too close to the Crypt Keeper character, although it was a guy and not a puppet. Just kind of the way he acted, and he kind of had these corny jokes, and he laughed a lot, and it just kind of seemed real similar to the Crypt Keeper, and I'm sure had to have been inspired by the Crypt Keeper, who just kind of introduces the segments. Now, each segment kind of stands on its own as a short story, but they all have many or all the same characters. Now, these characters are young teenagers, maybe, I'm sure they're probably all under 20, just younger people, and the acting left a lot to be desired, and really is the weakest part of this entire thing. Just a lot of it was okay, but a lot of it was subpar as well. As for the stories for each segment, I thought they were all, enjoyable enough. I feel like the segments are maybe a little skewed on run length, some being super long and some being kind of short. There was a part with the serial killer or whatever it was in the car, and it's just super dark and you really can't see what's going on. But I felt like this movie was kind of fun, kind of enjoyable, especially for what it was, with virtually no budget. Just pretty much like if I wanted to go make a movie, it's basically what it was. And I think some of you guys would actually enjoy it. Like I said, the stories are decent enough if you can get past the fact that, they're obviously all inexperienced actors. Even some of the, the makeup and the effects and everything were well done. And like I said, the music, I know I always like to mention the music. The music I just really enjoyed in this one. I did forget to mention, this was supposed to kind of be like an 80s throwback style to it. The only issue I had with that really is that they use smartphones and modern cars. And I could understand the modern cars. Like obviously you don't necessarily know somebody who has a car from the 80s. So you just got to use whatever car you have, or your mom has, or your friend has, or whatever. But the smartphones, I kind of feel like really take away from, why would you have smartphones if it's supposed to be an 80s style movie? Now you could just say maybe it's a modern movie in the 80s style, I guess. Kind of strange concept. And we have seen a whole slew of 80s slasher remakes. Not necessarily remakes, but just kind of movies that have been in the 80s style but are done modern, but everything in them is 80s. So I don't know. What do you guys think about that? It's takes place now, but it is in the style of the 80s movies. A little bit different. So I think for a score on this one, guys, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. It just sits there in the middle. I did like parts of it. I didn't like parts of it. I think it's a well put together movie. Just the acting kind of suffered, but I hope you guys did enjoy the review. If you did, be sure to leave it a like rating. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos. Check out Just Videos. Check out my website, BOBSMOVIEREVIEW.com, and I'll see you guys next time.